Okay, so about a week ago, I promised you I'd talk to you a little bit, a little bit, a little bit about how I find motivation. And recently, I've moved away from more physical, like calendars and stickers and bullet journal type things, into an app. And my particular app is a game type app. And this game turns your to-do lists into an RPG. And I think that is super duper useful for someone like me who easily gets distracted, who really needs a consistent day for the benefit of like actually getting things done and for the benefit of mental health, but really doesn't like to do it because it's super boring to do the same thing every day. So I looked into this app, and it's both a web app and a computer a phone app. Yeah, it's both of those, and it is called Helvetica. So Helvetica is like really cool. I love Helvetica. The basics of it is that you're a little knight character guy, and as you do your daily to-dos, your habits, and your long-term to-do lists, you gain gold, experience, and drops. And with the gold, you can buy cool equipment. My dogs are rustling, so get used to that. You can buy the cool equipment, and you can buy quests. There's like monthly new outfits to buy and all sorts of crap. It's lots of fun. But the more exciting part are the drops that you get. And the drops that you get are eggs, potions, and food. And with the eggs, you can hatch a whole bunch of different creatures. Like I've got a lion cub, a panda, a cactus, a dragon, fox, and a tiger. And I can use any one of these amazing hatching potions to hatch these cool creatures. So I was given this little skeleton guy, so I can use the skeleton potion on my fox, and I have now hatched a skeleton fox. And I can, with that skeleton fox, I can go into my stable, and I can go through all my different pets. I think I got all the skeletons now. But I can click the fox, and oh look, there he is, my little skeleton fox. What a cute little boop. And even better is if I had food, you can start feeding these little guys, and then they level up into the mounts that you see there. That is my zombie dragon mount. So that's really cool. So as I complete tasks throughout the day, I get these random drops, and I start collecting little pets. And based on how I play video games, like how I love Pokemon and Harvest Moon and anything with like little animals, I was basically sold because I need to catch them all. I need to catch every single one of them. And another fun part of it is that you can quest with your friends. But here's Lady Grey, level 30 rogue, with her cute little puppy and her pink unicorn, because of course she has a fucking pink unicorn, that's Ursula, and me with my zombie dragon and skeleton fox. Sweet deals. So the way that I like to set mine up is kind of through using like the game principles I've talked about. So like when I find games really addicting, there's usually like an easy thing to do every day, and that's sort of like what I've made my dailies. So dailies are things you have to complete every day, otherwise you lose HP and mana points. But I spend all my mana on like doing spells. So you need to be able to do everything on your dailies. So dailies are kind of like when you play Animal Crossing, it's probably a good idea to collect all the fruit every day. It's probably a good idea to hit all the rocks every day. Like there's these daily things where you kind of feel like dumb if you don't do them. So I make up basically those kind of things. So there's like wake up, shower, put on a deodorant. Like those are things I can do every day reliably. So the fact that I can do them every day reliably means I better check in on Helvetica and get all those ones marked off. Because I hate having a schedule. I really do. And as much as I don't want a schedule, it's really good for me. It really helps with like mental health type things, because before I was scheduled, I could sleep until like 1 o'clock in the afternoon and just be miserable with how little I've accomplished. And part of getting out of that habit was getting pets for me, as you'll probably see throughout this stuff, is when there's tasks that need to be done for my pets, I'll get up and I'll do them. So I have weighed myself on this because I'm trying to get healthy. I know this is gonna sound like more of like weight loss goals. Everyone has weight loss goals, but it's less about weight loss for me and more about eating food, because I have a very poor diet, in the sense that I can go hours and hours and hours without eating and kind of forget that I haven't eaten, and then some days I'll just like nonstop eat. So paying attention is basically my goal. So weighing myself is just kind of like keeping tabs. I don't weigh myself every day. As you can see, it's gray, but there's no check mark. It's only on like Mondays, I think. Medication, I do that weekly. See, you can set what day of the week you do things, which is really helpful. You can also get things that repeat like monthly and yearly. Also cool. So the dailies doesn't have to be like every single day. And I find that really fun because I like to make my days different every day, because again, I get really bored, and thankfully I am terrible at keeping track of what day of the week it is. So it's always a fanciful surprise when I go to my to-do list. Pro tip if you are an easily bored person like me. So regale the public, post a Magpie page. Fado, I'm going to take that away from you. We can't be squeaking. Sorry, my dogs are being ridiculous right now. Wherever I was, I don't know anymore. So let's continue onward. Yeah, so I keep my day kind of really freaking random. Travelogue, that's the 100 Days of Making Comics. I like to give everything like really cool flavor text, because it's all about making my day. This is all about making the to-do list this fun thing to engage in, which is like satisfying to do, because if it's not, I'm not going to do it. It needs to be fun. I am a child. I need shiny things. I need streak bonuses and all that kind of crap. Breakfast Quest, we'll get into that. Food. See, I track all my food and I make sure to eat breakfast, lunch. It's good for me. And then I kind of end the day with a bunch of easy things too, so that I can kind of establish a routine where like eventually things start to get really easy and I'll take them off the list and replace them with new things I want to start doing. But that kind of happens slowly. Like I like my to-do list to kind of be fluid and like be changing with my life. As long as this to-do list reflects like the worst day, like if I can accomplish all this stuff on the worst day of my life, I will put it on my daily. So as far as writing goals go, I don't have that many on my to-do list. I only have write 50 words or 1 page a day. And everyone's going to be different with that, but I personally think 50 words is a really, really easy goal. Like I feel really stupid if I didn't sit down and write 50 words or 1 pages of comics. 1 page of comics, because it's super easy, so I might as well do it. But so it's like, it's not an intimidating amount, but it's also not, it's sort of insignificant, and I might boost it up, but it's something I can do even on the worst day. So I like to keep that on my dailies so that I at least try and engage with writing. So sometimes like I'll try the 50 words and then I kind of get like inspired and I'll continue, or I'll write 1 page of like Magpie and be like, yeah, I think I could write more. But at the very least I have tried, and that's sort of like make an effort to do things. And yeah, that's sort of how my dailies is. Habits are things I want to be able to do more, or like things that are like deserve to be rewarded with like a possible drop. Like write 100 words, write a comic page, write a scene, 1,000 words, let the kittens run free. This one's not as important. They used to be kind of trapped in one room, but now they get out all the time, so I'm gonna get rid of that. That's no longer needed. Walking my dog. I would like to walk my dog every day, but I know I can't reliably do it because I'll just, sometimes it gets really cold outside, especially right now. I might change it as summer approaches, but then once summer approaches, the weather's shitty again, so there you go. Training Fado. My dog's an idiot who needs a lot of training. Watering my plants, decluttering, vacuuming, taking out trash. Like, these are things I all, are kind of random throughout my life, and I'd like to do them, so that's why they're there. And this is from a challenge. You can tell, because it's not, got fancy words. And then I have, one negative. I don't have a lot of negatives because I find them really discouraging and I don't want to click them, so I won't actually click them. But when you get a negative, you lose HP, and this is if I binge eat, which I guess is a fair negative. And yeah, so you collect a bunch of gold, and these are kind of the things you can buy. So there's the special holiday set of armor that you can buy, and then there's this, which is like a loot box, where you can get rare armor, or you can get just food or experience. I got experience the last time I bought it, and I was very upset, because I want the fancy clothes. And I also have my own little personalized rewards, which are really cool, and kind of relate to what I was talking about in my previous talk. So instead of Starbucks kind of being a thing that I'm addicted to, it's something I give myself as an actual reward. Like, once I get 100 gold, I could go to Starbucks. Or once I have a 250 gold, I can go out to dinner. Because I like going out to dinner, and I do it too much, so it's better to add a little caveat. And we have jars full of candy in our house that we can buy a candy whenever we want. It's fun. It keeps my life pretty exciting. So let me talk a little bit about challenges, because I've set one up and I'm part of one. So challenges are a good way to make your life more interesting because they're challenges and they're fun, and they're for a month I'm going to do something crazy. And that's how I function the best, when I do something crazy for a month. So I run a challenge called the Breakfast Quest, and you're not allowed in on this Breakfast Quest because this is for us, the Breakfast Boys. It's like a personal quest that we've set up amongst our party. So it's a little story that's being told, and each part of the story that gets told, there's a little action attached to it. So before leaving, you get supplies. Everything is burnt to a crisp, but it's better than nothing. Gather your own rations. Make sure to have a snack or a glass of water before you work today. So they're little actions to do based on the story that I'm working on. So work on something for 11 minutes as you head back to where you came. So that's kind of a fun little breakfast quest. So every day you have to tick off that you have done your breakfast quest. Every day you click off. You're okay, I finished my breakfast quest for today. Check off the to-do list item, and then you continue on for the next day. And that is done amongst my party. Having a party is really good for motivation, because you're Ursula has a pink unicorn. Jealous. Bones has a zombie dragon. I want a zombie dragon. Please and thank you. Okay, so yeah. You can go do challenges, and you can go do guilds. I've been considering starting a comic-based or art challenge. And if you guys join Helvetica, I might actually start doing that. Maybe form a guild or something. I don't know. I might do that in the future if I end up getting more followers. It wouldn't be a fan group or something stupid like that. It would more be we're a bunch of people who want to be motivated about art. Let's do it together, sort of thing. But yeah, that's one the main ways that I kind of keep on track with my whole life thing. I like to make things fun. I like to make things motivating, rewarding, and I don't know if this is at all interesting. If this is at all interesting to you, I would definitely look into it. have fun, guys. That's all I'm saying. Thank you so much for watching. My next video will probably be a scripty-dipty one, but yeah, love ya.